What if I told you that 30 days could change everything for you? And I mean everything. Your habits, your confidence, your goals. It might sound like a stretch, but it's not. The truth is, 30 days of staying consistent with just one thing can set you on a path you didn't think was possible. But here's the big question. Why is it so hard for most people to stay consistent? Why do we quit after a week or two, even when we really want something? If you've ever felt like you just couldn't stick to something, like you were stuck starting over again and again, this video is for you. By the end, you'll know exactly what happens when you commit to 30 days of consistency. And more importantly, you'll see that you can do it. Let's start with this. What does consistency really mean? It's not about perfection, and it's not about making huge changes all at once. Consistency is about showing up every day, even on the hard days, even when you don't feel like it. It's simple, but it's not easy. Why? Because we're wired to want quick results. We want to see progress immediately. And when we don't, we feel like it's not working. But here's the thing. Progress doesn't always look the way we expect it to. Let me break it down for you. When you stay consistent for 30 days, two things happen. First, you start to see results. Even if they're small, they're real. You'll notice that you're a little stronger, a little more focused, a little more in control. But the second thing, that's where the magic happens. You start to believe in yourself. Every single day you show up, you're proving to yourself that you can do it. And that belief, it's powerful. Have you ever noticed how good it feels when you stick with something? Even if it's small, like drinking more water or reading for 10 minutes a day. That's because you're building trust with yourself. And when you trust yourself, there's no limit to what you can achieve. But let's get real. There will be days when it's hard. Days when you're tired, frustrated, or just don't feel like it. That's normal. It's part of the process. The trick is to keep going anyway. Even if it's not perfect. Even if it's just a small effort. Those are the days that matter most because every time you show up, you're keeping the momentum alive. And momentum? It's everything. Now you might be thinking, what if I mess up? What if I miss a day? Let me tell you this. Missing one day won't ruin everything. But giving up because of one missed day, that's what stops you. Here's the mindset shift you need. Instead of aiming for perfection, aim for consistency. If you fall off, get back on. If you miss a day, start fresh the next day. It's not about being perfect. It's about not quitting. And here's the best part. Once you've stuck with something for 30 days, you're not the same person anymore. You've proven to yourself that you can do it, and that changes everything. Think about this. How many times have you set a goal only to give up after a week or two? How did that make you feel? Probably disappointed, maybe even frustrated with yourself. But imagine what it would feel like to stick with it, to see it through, to know that you made it happen. That feeling? That's what we're chasing. Not just the results, but the belief in yourself that comes with them. Now let's talk about how to stay consistent for 30 days. It's easier than you think, but it does take effort. First, lower the bar. Don't start with huge goals. Start small. If you want to exercise, commit to just 5 minutes a day. If you want to read, start with 1 page. The key is to make it so simple that you can't say no. Next, track your progress. Get a notebook, a calendar, or even an app. Mark off each day that you stick with your habit. Watching those marks add up feels amazing. It's proof that you're doing it. And here's something most people don't realize. The hardest part is just getting started. Once you've done it for a few days, it gets easier. Your brain starts to recognize it as a habit, And before you know it, it becomes automatic. Let's be honest, there's no magic here. There's no secret shortcut. But the good news, you don't need one. You already have everything you need to succeed. You just have to show up day after day for 30 days. So here's my challenge to you. Start today. Pick one thing you want to commit to for the next 30 days. It doesn't have to be big. It just has to be something you can stick with. By the end of those 30 days, you'll be stronger, more confident, and ready to take on even bigger goals. Because here's the truth. Success isn't about luck or talent. It's about consistency. You've got this. Take that first step today, and let's see where you are in 30 days. I promise you'll be glad you did.